Thank you, Mr. Chair, and let me thank the chair for setting up this hearing and also for his incredible work in promoting this important legislation. I've had the privilege of being on his committee now this is my 6th year, and I've been impressed at every meeting with his work ethic and his focus on trying to help America in general and Arkansas in particular. You folks are so fortunate to have him as your representative. And I want to thank Mr. Costner for being here. His ability to bring attention to what we need to do to protect these things that are so important is incredible, and we're very, very fortunate to have him here today. My questions are first for Deputy Secretary McGregor, and I know the administration for whom you work has indicated that they support the $1.9 billion annually for 5 years that this bill would bring. And could you perhaps revisit just for a moment why this amount, although absolutely welcome, is going to be a small step in the right direction of the incredible need that our parks and other public lands illustrate?
Sure. I think it was also echoed by one of the other folks on this great panel that the parks for the longest time relied upon cobbling together line item construction and other various forms, including for FLORIA dollars, to be able to undertake large projects. Having dedicated large funding streams and the ability to draw from them and know and have certainty that those dollars are there allows them to be able to procure and endeavor to get some of these larger projects done, such as El Portal in Yosemite.
It seemed to me in studying up for this hearing that the need right now is around $40 billion collectively, and that if we're going to go in the right direction, we have to continue the good work that was done during the first Trump administration, and that this reauthorization would do that. One of the things that's of great interest to me is the source of the money that's going to help pay the bills, and it's going to come from, as I understand it, some royalty from oil and gas development. And I've always looked at, as we mine and as we drill, we are depleting that asset. What is the best way to use at least a portion of that money to offset that which we are using?
I think it's great to call attention to that. I mean, most of the money, as you saw a couple of weeks ago, we had a record-breaking sale in Carlsbad, New Mexico, where we generated $4 billion from a relatively low percentage of acreage of the federal estate. And that's the kind of money that not just importantly will be shared with the state of New Mexico, and most of it, I do believe, per state policy, flows into the public school system, but those dollars separately will go into general receipts. And this allows Interior to have access to those dollars, which we never have before, and reinvest them into this multi-billion-dollar backlog, as you suggested. But it also echoes and underscores the importance of the energy dominance mission, which is funding this entire endeavor.
And it's interesting to see that we are taking from the land, but we are giving back to it. And so to me, that is part of the genius of the bill that Chairman Westerman is bringing to us today. My last question is really of the audience, and it's really, what are you going to do to help us get this legislation passed? And it's not just the audience here, it's the audience online that's listening. And I would just say that these bills are difficult, and it's incumbent upon all of us to do our best to reach out to the senators and others that aren't here today and say, hey, this is important. So, but it's not up just to us up here. It's up to you also. So I just want to say thank you again, Chair Westerman, for this opportunity. And yeah, this is a great district. Yeah, yield back.